go-ahead possession ends up in the rookie's hands, and you've heard a lot about his confidence and swag, but I mean he didn't shy away from the shot, did he?
Not at all. No hesitation and let it fly. I thought Nana did a great job keeping it alive. And one thing we were stressing before the game was just, with a young team, sometimes you just got to find a way to win. And we're down 5 with about a minute 30 left. No one hung their heads. They came back and kept their composure. So that was very encouraging with a young group.
How quickly are you seeing them pick up what you guys are teaching defensively? That's one of the things Scott has mentioned he would like to see.
Well, I thought the start of the game, our intensity was very good. All 5 guys tied together, talking and communicating. If you're going to play for Scott Skiles, you're going to have to play some defense. And I thought Peyton started the game with great ball pressure that kind of set the tone for us.
Your impressions of his own, obviously, this is the first time any of us saw him play.
Well, obviously he's a great shooter, a very good athlete, excellent athlete. But this is only his second day, full day with us, and for him to just go out there and compete the way he's doing, I think he's doing a hell of a job. I think he's going to continue to improve. He's still learning the sets. He's still learning our defensive schemes. But you have to be blind to not see his talent.
Aaron spent every day in the summer, he's told us, really trying to become more instinctive in the offensive end. How nice was it to see it translate over to the game today?
Well, I thought that him knocking down shots early and his defensive energy really set the tone early. I mean, he got us the lead. We jumped on him early. And I thought it was, huge for his confidence to see the ball go in, and knowing that a lot of his hard work is paying off, and he just got to keep improving.
What's your approach with Hazonga? I mean, as soon as you put him in the game, it seemed like the first play was for him. He was kind of coming off screens, but you want to get the ball in his hands, right?
Right, but he's a shooter, one other thing is a lot of times with young guys, they think that if you draw up the plays for them instead of making a play, and that's one thing that we're trying to establish here. Just kind of get the ball moving strong and weak, and then wait for that ball to come back to you, and it will. But sometimes that's hard for young guys to get down. But again, we're only in our first game, and I think we're going to improve greatly in that situation.
What drew you to this situation? You had a good one in Chicago. You probably had your choice of employment elsewhere. Why this place?
Well, several things. I think one, when you looked at the roster, you can see the talent that's on that roster, and I think they kind of went through the rebuilding phase. And also, I've coached with Scott Skiles before in Milwaukee, so I know what type of coach he is. I know that he's going to give them structure and discipline, accountability, and hard work. And I wanted to be a part of that. Across the league, Orlando has an excellent reputation as being a first-class organization. So at the end of the day, it was a no-brainer.
Adrian, I know you've only been around Mario for 3 or 4 days at the most, but he's not some 18-year-old kid.
No.
He's wide-eyed. He's been a pro for a long time.
Absolutely.
Do you see that helping him make the transition?
Absolutely. In Chicago last year, we had Nico Mirotic, and even though they're rookies, they're not really rookies. They played probably in bigger games than half the NBA players. So I know that he knows he can play. You can see the confidence when he shoots the ball. But the NBA is a different beast. You got to learn the rules. The speed of the game is a lot quicker, a lot faster. It's a little more physical. But again, this is just his first game, and he's going to continue to improve.
A couple times today, you guys had Aaron, Alfred, and Mario all on the court. What did you see from that unit that could show you potentially the future of this organization?
One thing we're young and we're athletic, and we got to be able to use what we got. If you were 7 feet, and obviously we'll try to get you the ball in the post. When you're young and athletic, you want to get bodies moving, you want to get the ball moving. We were able to get stops and get out on the break, and also they play small a lot of the games, so we had the opportunity to play small. But overall, I thought it was a good effort.
As a guy who's worked with Scott quite a bit, what's his best strength as a coach? Everybody says he's a teacher. He's going to come in and make a difference already because he teaches the game.
Right, he teaches the little things. the attention to detail, correct body position. Now I think the biggest thing is you got to play hard for Scott. Sometimes that's the skill in itself. You know, the NBA players sometimes have a reputation of just turning on and off. But playing for Scott, you know, you're going to always be on when it comes to hard work and then playing hard. And if you're not, then you're probably just sitting on the bench next to me.
What are some of the hallmarks about the way he and his staffs prepare a team for a game?
Well, it's no different from any other team, you know, as far as Scott believes in practice. We're going to be a practice team. Well, we practice hard but smart, you know, and you're going to know your opponent better than your opponent knows you. You're going to know what to do. And just play it together. You know, 5 guys on the defensive end, 5 guys on the offensive end. And it's more of a collective effort. You know, it's not one guy's going to sit and shoot all the balls. We're going to move the ball and get the best shot.
Adrian, you got to see this Magic team play pretty well against the Bulls a couple times last year. Do you see the pieces as you know, on the way? You know, just got to get over the hump in some of these games?
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I felt so comfortable coming to Orlando, because I recalled how hard they played against us. Each time we played Orlando, it's always a close game, and you could just see the talent on the team. And so, you know, you keep building. There's no shortcuts in the NBA. You got to come ready for the next game and the next game and training camp, and then you just let the cards fall where they may.
Thank you very much. Appreciate this.
Appreciate it.